Well, I'm here today with Bill Beadle from Cynosure. Cynosure have just got a new device out for body sculpting or body contouring, and it's called the Sculpture. So thank you so much for taking the time today.
Okay.
So I've just watched the device doing its thing. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's basically a fat destruction system, 25 minutes, and it's a no surgery. And the intention is you basically, after hours or work time or whatever, you come and in 25 minutes, you have a treatment, and it will remove, in 6 weeks, you'll see the results, 6 to 12 weeks.
Okay. All right. So is it designed for like specific spot areas? So, for example, like a little bit of a chubby tummy or your flanks, or like little areas? Or
Well, if you have a BMI, as they call it, of anywhere from 30 down, it's perfect for that. The applicators, 4 applicators, and they can go anywhere on the body, anywhere around to the stomach or the flanks. The system is FDA approved, which means that it's been through rigorous testing in the US and the US authorities, and it's been completely cleared from a fat destruction point of view.
Great. Does it hurt? That's the biggest question that we get all the time. Does it hurt?
You get a sense of, the simple answer is no.
Right.
You get a sense of heat in the beginning because it's a laser. It's been designed to target the fat underneath the skin. So it's got a 1060 wavelength, as we call it. But it's got an integrated cooling system.
Right.
So for the first 3 or 4 minutes, it takes the temperature up, and then the cooling kicks in. So it's actually, you just get a sense of heat, and then the cooling kicks in, and then it just regulates from there.
So it's not uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable.
Okay.
You do get a sense of heating in the beginning, but it's not uncomfortable.
Okay.
And then after the treatment, you'll find that you can. Most people, they just get up and they go about their day.
Okay. Great.
Some people might feel a slight tenderness, like they've just done a workout, maybe some sit-ups or whatever else.
All right.
Typically, men feel that more than women.
Right.
We've noticed, which is not unusual.
No.
But outside of that, that's it. And then after 6 to 12 weeks, you come back in. You might decide you want another treatment or need another treatment.
Okay.
The clinics who are using the system, typically they will look at someone and say, well, you might need 2 or 3 treatments to cover this off.
Right.
Maybe the flanks or...
But it is a one-off treatment, isn't it? In the one area?
You can do it across multiple areas. In the one treatment, you can do multiple areas.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is 25 minutes.
It's 25 minutes.
Great. Perfect. So half an hour done.
Done.
And the results, anywhere between 6 and 12 weeks to see the full results?
Within 12 weeks, what happens is the fat cells die. It's 24% of the fat cells basically die.
Okay.
And the lymphatic system, your own body system, takes them out of your system over those 6 weeks.
Right.
And then you can then determine whether you want another treatment, or your doctor or clinician or cosmetic surgeon, whoever you're dealing with. You can work with them and figure out, do you want to do any more? You're happy. Very will be happy.
So you might have your tummy done and think, I wouldn't mind a little bit done around here.
Absolutely.
And you do that. Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, and how much does the treatment cost, roughly?
Treatment cost is, it's usually a minimum of around about $1,000 for the treatment. Can be a little bit more. It just depends on where you're going and what the... there might be other treatments you're doing. For example, while you're lying there, you might decide to have some skin rejuvenation or have some other treatments according to the clinic. It's entirely up to them.
Because you're just really actually lying there while it's being done.
For 25 minutes, but
Okay, perfect. One other thing, there's a few places in Australia that do it, don't there?
Yes, we've got the system, by way of background, we released the system in Australia around about December last year. So we've been really selling it from probably January timeframe. There's about 30 systems in the Australian market.
Right.
And the system is now in most states, and there's an enormous amount of interest. So we think that this footprint will grow rapidly in the next 12 months.
Great.
Yeah, and there's about 700 systems around worldwide at this stage.
So they really know what they're doing.
Totally.
All right, well, look, if you're after a treatment yourself or if you want to find out where you can get it done, just drop us an email at info@plasticsurgeryhub.com.au. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.